Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the super full moon in Sagittarius, what it means, what to expect, and then we're going to go into a general tarot reading. So what this means is that it's a reading for the collective. Just take what resonates and know that there's a message in there for you somewhere. All right. So with that being said, let's talk about what's going on astrologically. So obviously we're talking about a full moon. It's in the sign of Sagittarius, but it's also a supermoon. So what that means is that this moon is now at its closest point to the earth. And so what that means is that we might be experiencing a lot more of our emotions. We might be a little bit more reactive with that because that energy is so much closer to us. The moon rules the intuition, the divine feminine, and emotions are a part of that. So there will probably be a lot more intense feelings. So when you're out and about, please do take that into consideration. People might not know why they're so reactive. So be careful what you say and do. Just going to throw that out there. But the full moon is in the sign of Sagittarius. So what that means is we are going to probably want to be out and about. We're going to want to feel our free spirit. We're going to want to wander. We're going to want to have that adventure. We are going to want to also step back, as these say, and see the bigger picture. We might have so many ideas and our creative juices might be flowing so intensely that we might just run straight ahead, but we need to take a step back and actually realize and calculate what the risks are, what the plan is, what we aim to succeed, and how we can follow through with everything. Sagittariuses are very much high energy, adventurous risk takers. And so we might be open to being a little bit more risky, but we also need to understand that, just because we want to take that risk, it might not be such a good idea to do all of it, if that makes sense. Like calculated risks, that's what we need to focus on. We're also needing to remind ourselves that life is an adventure and we need to find balance of where we are at right now and where we want to be. So like I said, we are wanting to be like this free spirit right now. We're wanting to take some more risks, but we need to find balance to all of that. We can't just go out and, let's just say we can't go out and skydive right now without calculating all the risks and signing a waiver. Okay, so that's kind of what we need to focus on. We need to just take a step back and be like, okay, so here's all of the things that could happen. Let's do some calculations and see whether it's worth it or not. But this is also called the Mead Moon. It's also called a couple of other different things, but we're talking about decisions as well. Like I just was saying, calculated risks. Is it worth the risk? Is it worth taking that jump out of the airplane? So let me go ahead and read you the little blurb here in the book. It'll give you more of an idea of what's going on. So this is also known as the honeymoon and the moon of horses. The Mead Moon occurs during the time of Earth's fertility. It's a time when the fruits of farmers' labors are ripening in the fields. The Mead Moon is a great time to make crucial decisions and to take responsibility for what is happening around you. It is a time to strengthen and reward yourself for the effort and dedication that you have poured into your current ambitions. It is a period to marvel at the miracle of growth and rebirth that is evident on this beautiful earth. So making the decisions, it's about how you will harness Earth's restless energy and where you are going to apply it. Here, the mother of the Mead Moon is depicted standing before two paths. She is looking upon these paths, deciding where she should focus or refocus her life. Which road will fulfill her soul? Time is up. Now is the time to choose one with conviction. Move forward and make that decision that has been bouncing around the back of your mind, that decision that you've been hesitating to make. Act now to take steps toward a resolution to the problem you have been mulling over. Move forward in the direction that feels right in your soul. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today with this energy. And remember, you can utilize the full moon energy for about 3 days prior to the full moon and 3 days after. So if you're seeing this a little bit later on in the week, that's okay too. You can still utilize this energy and the reading that is about to take place. So with that being said, I want to read the manifestation affirmation here, and then we'll move on to the reading. So the Moonology manifestation affirmation. I know that I am blessed and I love my life within that knowing. I know that I am blessed and I love my life within that knowing. All right. So if you want to stick around for the general reading, we're going to go ahead and do that now. If not, thank you so much for hanging out with me. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're using the Crystal Power Tarot today. I pulled a card asking how we can utilize this full moon's energy, and then another card for an advice on how to work with it or move through it. So, all right, so we got 2 cards and then all of the confirmation cards that go along with it. So first up, how can we best utilize this energy? And we have the 3 of Wands here. Interesting. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. So essentially, this card is just full of ambition and energy and ready to take on the world. So if you remember what the Rider-Waite-Smith deck looks like for this card, there's a gentleman and he has his back to us and he's looking out on the water and he's holding on to one of the wands for stability, but like he's ready to get moving. He's ready to go. He's ready to take charge. So that's what we're going to do with this energy. Remember, we want to be a little adventurous today. We want to take a little bit more risks, but we also need to have a plan in place in order to achieve what we want. We're going to be bursting with creativity today, with positivity. We are starting to see some rewards for the effort that we've already put into place. Our intentions that we set with this past new moon are starting to come to fruition. We're starting to see answers for that as well. Some of the questions that we might have had throughout this last phase, we're starting to see it. This is about expansion, about growth, utilizing your ambition and your creativity, ready to take action. So plans are finally coming together. We're ready to step out into the world and achieve everything. We're going to harness this energy for today throughout the rest of the week. We're going to use this as our, I'm going to call it stepping stone. This is a perfect moon for you to manifest your heart's desire. Whatever your biggest dreams are, this is fantastic because it's a super moon. So it's, again, that moon is so close to the earth that it's almost like that energy is going to envelop you and just take you along for the ride. So it's a perfect time for you to just dream up whatever your biggest heart's desire is and to manifest it. Today is a perfect day for you to ask the universe for what you want and to work toward achieving it. Now, again, with the Wands energy, just like the Magician, whenever you're manifesting, you can ask the universe for what you want, but you got to take inspired action alongside of it. You have to actually work toward what you want to manifest. So you can't just wish it into being and then hope it comes to fruition. You have to take that action, which is basically this 3 of Wands. You're stepping out into the action that you want to take. You're actually moving forward with this energy. This could also indicate that some of you are going to be collaborating and working with other people, maybe 3 people total, including you. All right, next up we have the advice on how to best utilize this energy. Okay, so 7 of Cups. I trust myself to see the truth. This is going to be your advice. So typically in the 7 of Cups, this is the energy about having a bunch of options, daydreaming, imagination, lots of choices. But as advice here, this is actually picking your choice, understanding it, and planning around it. Like, what would it take to reach out, grab that cup, and make it into reality. So make that dream into reality. What is your plan? How are you going to achieve it? And that's kind of what we were talking about earlier with inspired action. So you have all these options in front of you. You need to make a choice at which one you want to really manifest right now, and then create a plan and take it and move it into reality. That's what we're going to be working with today. I trust myself to see the truth. What are you asking for clarity on? What are you wanting to see the truth of? Is it a relationship? Is it a job offer? Is it a project? What are you wanting to see the outcome of? So this could also be an indication too, to like really listen to your intuition, really pay attention to your dreams. This is, like I said, the perfect time for you to manifest whatever your wildest dream is and make the plan to put it into opportunity. We're talking growth, expansion, and manifesting and making your dreams a reality. So this is really exciting. And again, like, this is kind of the perfect opportunity for you to ask for whatever crazy idea that you've been wanting and then putting some action behind it. Manifestation really works when you take action and plan accordingly. Okay, so let's move into your confirmation cards. So first up, we've got the Heavenly Bodies Astrology. So more information here. We've got Chiron. So we are going to be moving through hurt and we are going to be healing this full moon. Okay, and then we have Capricorn energy, so ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Exactly what we were talking about. And then we have House 2, so we're going to be focusing on physical security, possessions, material wealth, and self-worth, manifesting those things, working toward prosperity. And our last heavenly bodies, we have Trine, which is angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. So we are wanting to find the balance, right? Between, you know, wishing and doing, finding that balance where we are now and where we want to go. Harmony and perfect flow. Listen to your spirit guides too. If you are reaching out to them, now is a perfect time to ask them for help, reach out, all of those things. Then we have the Astro, Starcodes Astro. I always get all the names mixed up. So we have more clarity, like we were talking about. We have Taurus, which is cultivate. So we are putting in the work. We are doing the hard work to create that harvest. And then look at that Jupiter abundance. Absolutely. This is fantastic. And also Jupiter is the planet of expansion as well. So harness that. Use that energy to manifest. And then we have Midhaven, which is Pinnacle. So this looks like, you know, Cinderella's castle. Let's read for that real fast. So it says, inventory your professional reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Update your website. Look for your definition of success and make sure it is your own, what actually makes you happy and is not one you have inherited from your family or mentors. Think about the training you've received from these authorities and notice where it still serves you and where you need to release their preconceptions and step into something bigger. You may need to go back to hidden dreams or reawaken an ambition that may not make sense to anybody else. If you choose not to seek out your sense of accomplishment as reflected in the outside world, your midhaven can speak of a quieter sense of personal authority. This is your life. Define the mountaintop for yourself. Take a next step in that direction. Perfect. Listen to the call. Then we have Ceres, which is nurture. So we are nurturing ourselves as well. So make sure that we focus on what we want to enhance and create. And as well as self-care is going to be important whenever there's a full moon or new moon. Self-care is amazing, especially when we're talking about a supermoon where our emotions can be pretty heavy or big. It's good to take some time out for self-care and nurture ourselves for that. If you need to cry, if you feel like crying, let it out. It's okay. We can feel our emotions. We can be in them. It's okay to feel your emotions, but nurture yourself and nurture your ideas and your creativity. And your last one here, resources. Yeah. So we're going to definitely want to focus on manifesting our resources, whether it's money, job, food, All of those things are resources, and what we were talking about in, oh, they're both the second house here. So yeah, definitely this is what the focus should be on: resources, security. All right, next we have the Queen of the Moon cards. First up, we have balance. Yep, we were talking about balance. Then we have peace. We're going to try to find some inner peace within what we want and where we're at. We're going to try to find peace with what we have as well. Be grateful for what you have currently, and more things will come into flow for you. And this is a perfect time for self-reflection, to figure out what is working and what we need to release. Full moon is perfect for releasing things that do not serve your highest good anymore. So self-reflection is fantastic for that. And then we have faith. Believe that manifestation works. Believe in yourself. Believe in this whole universe. Have faith that things will come to you at the divine time that it needs to. And then your last one here is the path. You are now following your own ambitions, and you're going into a new cycle, a new phase, and you're following your own destination, or you're following your own path, basically. And I think you are all on the right one. You're realizing what works and what no longer does. And so now you're moving forward and you are creating your own way. All right, next card we have your Celtic astrology, and we have the oak, the stabilizer. So this is actually the perfect card here, because this is the summer, the summer astrology card, which we are going to be going into summer real quick. It feels like summer already here. But oak is the stabilizer. So this is strength, determination. This is longevity and tradition. Is a gentle strength that doesn't try to overpower. Your protective nature shelters and encourages others to bring forth their own gifts. Oak folk are the stabilizers in times of upheaval and strife. They consider the long term and have patience with the time it takes to make lasting change. Deep, deep roots. All right, next we have your witchlings. We're almost done here. We have your witchlings, so things to focus on and take away from this full moon. We have vitality. So vitality is the beaming force that gives energy and vigor to life. We are finding new, quick energy here. We're moving forward. Dreams, yes, focus on those dreams. Dreams are an expression of collective experience combined with messages from the spirit world. Prosperity. Know that you deserve all things wondrous and believe you can have them. Then we have strength. Yes. Inner strength is the power within that pushes action into all areas of life. Communication. Effective communication builds a deep bond grounded in common trust and understanding. Beauty. When beauty is felt from within, your gorgeousness will glow. Believe that you are beautiful inside and out, and you will radiate beauty. And we have wisdom. Inner wisdom nurtures the skills necessary to see through all possibilities. And your last one, opportunity. Like I said, many opportunities around you. The world is full of opportunities waiting to be discovered. And your last cards are going to be your spellcasting cards, which are things to possibly manifest for you. Things that would be a good time during this full moon to work on manifesting. We've got beauty, interesting. So some of you might be really focused on, matching your outside with your inside, or just seeing the world in what it is natural beauty, if that makes sense. Prosperity. Then we've got life purpose, willpower, spirit guides. So connecting with your spirit guides might be important for some of you. Empowerment, love it. Truth, like we were talking about earlier. Friendship, connecting with your friends, creating more, and new beginnings, which is coming after this full moon. So there's a lot of energy on the table here, and we are now going to take that energy and make it into inspired action, making choices that will be for our best benefit, utilizing everything we have in our power to move forward and create the most amazing life for ourselves. Manifest big, and also remember that you're capable of growth and expansion at all times. Just this time, we really want to be adventurous with it and take a risk, something that we might not normally do, but a calculated risk. All right, I hope this resonated for you. I hope it helped. If it did, let me know down in the comment section below. I am trying to do at least every new moon and full moon reading for you all. I know I missed this past new moon. It crept up on me really quickly. So if this is something that you enjoy, please let me know down in the comment section below, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy this full moon. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.